I hope you're ready for this episode. All right, Google. Okay, Google, that's enough. Okay, Google, stop. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. This is actually episode 14 of Church Guys Like Sports Too. And I know it's a lot of church guys out there that are saved and love the Lord and love the Knicks. All right? So I want y'all to come on in. We on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We got a late start today because we did some Thanksgiving shopping. I'm praying for everybody have a happy holiday. What's up? I see you, Viv. We're gonna get into these sports talk, and it's gonna be something today. It's gonna be something today. My brother Danny on here. He's the only Pittsburgh Steelers fan that I know. And they are hyped right now in Pittsburgh. I'll tell you why in a minute. But I came up with the concept, Church Guys Like Sports Too, because there's such a misnomer and a misconception that all the people and all the men in church are funny or have a little weakness in them, all this stuff. But you can, I say it every time I get on. You can love God and love sports at the same time. Loving God does not take the man out of you. You can go to church and still love sports. All right? And I told y'all before, don't y'all put no concert on Super Bowl Sunday and try to invite Pastor David Wright, because I'm not coming. Let me tell you that now. I'm not coming. If you get on a concert on Super Bowl Sunday, you ought to know better. All right? So church girls, church guys, and church girls like sports too. All right? There are some real men in the church that got muscles and things. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm usually on at 12, but I'm coming in a little later at 4 o'clock today. But I got to talk about the Dallas Cowboy fans. Dallas Cowboy fans, I want to big y'all up because for a minute there, and I'm waiting we on Facebook Live and we on Instagram Live. For a minute there, it was looking like the Cowboys was on there. Eddie Hayward said, if loving sports is wrong, I don't want to be right. The Cowboys were looking like they were dead in the water. But now I must confess that the Dallas Cowboys actually have a chance at winning this horrible division that they're in. The NFC East, or NFC East, if you want to call it that. The Dallas Cowboys are now 5-5. And they're one game out of first place. Diva, I see you. And all the Cowboy fans that I was getting on, Mike McClain, Fisher, Jasper Willis, I apologize because I might have spoke too soon. The Cowboys might actually do something. Zyke, they ain't doing nothing. They are accident waiting to happen. Something gonna happen that's gonna mess up the Cowboys. Something gonna happen that's gonna mess them Dallas Cowboys up. They look good right now, but something stupid gonna happen to them Cowboys. Somebody said you love the Cowboys. And again, I don't understand you loving the Cowboys and you from New York. I got a serious problem with that. Some folks ain't never been to Texas and love the Cowboys. They don't even know what the name of the stadium is and love the Cowboys. It's something else. It amazes me. You'd be right there in New York and bypass the Giants and bypass the Jets and go straight to the Cowboys. Something has to be said about that. Cowboys Nation. Oh boy, here we go. Cowboy Nation. See, that's why it's them Dallas Cowboy fans. They get one little win and they start talking and they start running their mouth like they're about to win the Super Bowl. No, you're not going to. Hold on. Hold on, Cowboys fans. Don't, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Y'all ain't on the top of the division yet. Y'all still got a bunch of losses. Y'all still got a bunch of games to play. All right? I'm going to talk about the New York Giants. I told y'all I wasn't talking about the Giants until they won another game. So they merit my response today. But let me deal with these Cowboys for a minute. Somebody said they love the LA Clippers. God bless you. It's only 3 people that are LA Clippers fans, and they own the Clippers. The owners, That's the only one that love the Clippers. I pray for you. But the Dallas Cowboys, they got a good squad. I think they got the best running back in the league. They got a decent quarterback. All they got to do is give Zeke the ball, and they good. But I still think Jason Garrett got to go. Your coach got to go. It ain't an automatic that you're going to win, but you're looking good. So I apologize to all the Cowboy fans for counting you out so early. You are looking good, and you still have a chance. Let's see what happens next Sunday. Okay, Google, who do the Dallas Cowboys play next week?
The Cowboys will be playing the Saints at AT&T Stadium on November 29th at 8:20 p.m.
Uh-oh. That puts a whole different twist on things. The Cowboys got the Saints next. Can I tell you something, Malcolm? What up, my man? Can I tell you something? Them New Orleans Saints is balling. Listen, I'm down here surrounded by a bunch of Eagle fans, and all the Eagle fans are walking around like this. They scared to pick their heads up. The Saints beat the Eagles so bad yesterday. I started praying for them immediately, that God will bind the spirit of suicide off the Philadelphia Eagle fans. 48-7. I hope. Am I right? Okay, Google. What was the Philadelphia Eagles score?
The Eagles lost 48-7 yesterday.
48-7. The defending Super Bowl champions. Where all them Eagle fans at? Drew from Philly, where you at? The defending Super Bowl champions lost 48-7. Listen to me. Them New Orleans Saints ain't playing no games. You hear me? That Drew Brees, I feel a fresh wind. That Drew Brees, he ain't playing no game. That's the MVP right there. Nobody want to talk about him. They talk about Tom Brady. They talk about Peyton Manning when he was balling. They talk about this boy, this black, half white, half black boy, Patrick Mahomes. They talk about Ben Roethlisberger. Don't y'all forget about Drew Brees. Drew Brees is balling. 48-7 against the defending champs. Bye-bye, Eagles. Somebody need to make a song called Bye Bye Eagles. The Eagles are experiencing Super Bowl hangover. The party is over, Philadelphia. Woo! 48-7. Now, I said that to say this because your Cowboy fans that got so hyped up over that win yesterday, y'all play the Saints next week. It's going to be and it's a Thursday night game. It's going to be a whole nother ball game. Cowboys, it's a whole nother ball game. Listen to me. Them Saints ain't playing no games with nobody. I'm picking right now. I'm Prophet Brian Carn. I'm trying to make my lips big like him. I can't do it like him, but I'm a prophesy right now that the New Orleans Saints will win the Super Bowl. That's my pick for the Super Bowl. I'll put 55 cents on it. The Saints will win the Super Bowl this year. Ain't nobody beating them boys. I know the Chiefs is looking good. The Rams is looking good. But them Saints... Matter of fact, this is the year of the Saints. This is a prophetic word for the people of God. This is the year for the Saints. If you a saint, you a winner. I like my Jets. The Jets, the Jets gonna be the Jets, and we on the come up. Don't count us out. We on the come up. We got a game next week. We had a bye. I tell you this one thing. We didn't lose yesterday. And the reason we didn't lose, because we didn't play. We had a bye week. So the Saints, if you a Saint, wave your hand. The Saints are winners this year. Woo! Oh, when the Saints come marching in. So be on the lookout for them Saints and Cowboys. I'm going to guarantee it. The Saints going to beat y'all like y'all slapped their mama. The Saints are going to whip on them Cowboys next week. The Saints are going to whip on them Cowboys. So now, and I'm not going to be on here long. I'm not going to bother with y'all, but I got to deal with these Giants. Because we got a couple of Giant fans sprinkled here. I see you, Morgan. I see you, Anthony McLean. And I hear you. I hear you talking. We got a lot of Giant fans. And I like the Giants, but I'm a straight up Jets fan. But I like the Giants. The Giants did win yesterday. 38-35. They beat the horrible Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They did win. I got a big blue, but listen here. Y'all still got to get rid of that dead duck Eli Manning. Y'all would have been winning had you got rid of Eli Manning. Don't think you winning because of Eli. You're winning because of that boy Saquon Barkley, that running back that runs over everybody, and you're winning because of that funny boy, Odell Beckham. Yeah. You're winning because of him. Because he throwing the ball, Eli Manning throwing the ball all crazy. He just got a great wide receiver. Eli Manning needs to retire, or somebody need to put a flat in his tires so he can't make it to the game no more. So the Giants did win, but do not get your hopes up high. There's no way possible for the Giants to make the playoff. It's not possible. They are 3-7. They lost all them games. You see, you can't lose your first 6, 7, 8 games and then want to start playing football halfway through the year. That's not how this goes. See, football is not like baseball. You got 162 games to figure it out. Basketball, you got 82 games to figure it out. Hockey, you got 84 games to figure it out. In football, you ain't got but 16 games. You got to come out there and play. Stop playing these games. You ain't got time. Football is like praise and worship. You got to come out the gate swinging. You can't build up to it. You got to come out there swinging. You got to come out the gate on fire. You can't wait till halfway through the season and then you want to start playing ball. All right? You can't do that. That'll never work. And that's what happened. Y'all kept playing these games with Eli. Eli should have been sat down. Eli should have been sat his tail down somewhere. He can't play no more. I'd rather have his brother Peyton Manning. And he's retired. All right? So the Giant fans, don't y'all get so hyped up. Don't get on no high horse because you'll won 2 games in a row. But I don't know who. Okay, Google, who do the New York Giants play next week?
The Giants will be playing the Eagles on Sunday at 1 p.m. in Philadelphia.
They might get that one. The Giants play the Eagles. They may just know when they do a touchdown. All right. The Giants may win that one too. You see, but it's fool's gold. Because now the Giants might beat up on the Eagles, and then them Giants say, oh, we back. No. Don't get your hopes up high. Because it's still not looking good for the Giants to make the playoffs. They look good, and they played a good game yesterday. But I don't know. Antoine Hilton, I don't know about them Giants making the playoffs. If we win Malcolm, if y'all win the remaining of the games, you could get the wild card. What in the world make you think the Giants going to win the rest of their games? They going to win 8 games in a row? You think the Giants are capable of winning 8 games in a row with Eli Manning at their quarterback? Ain't no way in heaven. There's no way. It can't happen because first of all, they about to start playing. They got the Eagles, but they got some other play. They got some other folks they got to play. Me and my brothers can beat the Eagles. Y'all ain't gonna know. That's gonna take a miracle. That's gonna take a miracle, Eric Morgan. It's gonna take a miracle. Malcolm, they're gonna take a miracle. That's the only way. Only way they make the playoff is if they win the rest of their games. I don't see that happening. I don't see, not with Eli. I told y'all that Eli was retarded, and Eli, he come from special ed. He was They made a big thing that Eli was the valedictorian, but he was the valedictorian of his school, but he was homeschooled. It wasn't but him and the other brother. That don't count. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. So now, my brother Danny's on here. I gotta big up the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know why? I counted them out. I counted out the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know why? They did not have Le'Veon Bell. Ben Roethlisberger wasn't playing good. But that coach that looked like Mike Epps, what's their coach name? Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. He looked like Mike Epps to me. Mike Tomlin got them boys balling, and they should give him Coach of the Year. No, we're not going to talk about the Jets, Antoine Hilton. You know why? Because we did not play yesterday. The Jets did not play yesterday. So there's nothing to talk about the Jets. We didn't lose. Neither did we win. But we got a game next week. Okay, Google, who do the Jets play Sunday?
The Jets will play the Patriots on Sunday at 1 p.m. in East Rutherford.
Oh, boy. Whew. Help me, Holy Ghost. The New York Jets play the Patriots Sunday. And we gonna beat them. Watch what I tell you. We gonna smack them Patriots around with their deflated balls and all their cheating and all that mess. We gonna beat them. We gonna beat them Patriots. I'm telling it right now. God didn't tell me. This is my flesh talking. I'm talking in the flesh. I ain't blaming God. See, some of them prophets be lying, talking about God said. No, some of this stuff you said. Liars. But my flesh is telling me we gonna beat them Patriots Sunday. We going after Brady's legs. We're going after his legs. Hit his legs. Hit him in the legs. All right? Now the Pittsburgh Steelers, they won. They done hit a bunch of games in a row. They looking good, y'all. Top of their division. They bound for the playoffs. Eddie Hayward is a Patriots fan, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all, listen to me, y'all. Y'all know Eddie Hayward. He's the drummer. He was the drummer on all the James Hall hits. He's the drummer on For the Rest of My Life. That's Eddie Hayward playing the drums. He's Brooklyn bred, Brooklyn born. Loves Brooklyn. He's Brooklyn in his heart. He got a tattoo of Brooklyn on his chest. And he does not like no New York City. He likes the Patriots. We need to pray for Eddie Hayward because he should not be like no New England Patriots. Eddie fell in love with the Patriots when they did that recording up there in Toronto. They had to drive through Boston. That's what happened to Eddie Hayward. Hayward, that's what happened to you. Y'all had to go to Canada and do them recordings and do them concerts, and you went through Boston and fell in love with the Patriots. I bind that Patriot spirit. Nobody from New York ought to like the Patriots. It's impossible. Nobody from New York got no business liking the Patriots. You all hear me? Am I making sense to you? You know what? I might turn around and do this interview I'm gonna do my show on a whole nother way. I'm gonna let y'all see the other side. I gotta show you on the other side of my office. This is the other side of my office, y'all. I want to show you all that. That's my mom. I got some awards and all this stuff up here. Some nice stuff. Some nice things. Can y'all see me? Oh, I'm knocked something over. Loose here. Loose here. Eddie Hayward, don't be liking no New England Patriots. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one right here too. We on live. There we go. Now we got 3D action going. Bang! Yeah, that's some. I got some pictures I still gotta hang up in here. Oh, the devil tried to take me out of here. So yeah, I got. This is Instagram Live and I got Facebook Live going. So that's what it is. We're gonna beat the Patriots Sunday, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking good, Dan. The Pittsburgh Steelers are looking good. They looking dangerous because you know what? That Ben Roethlisberger is a problem. He's an old school vet. He's a vet. He know exactly what he's doing. He's a problem. Ben Roethlisberger is a problem, y'all. He was on that goal line and he did what Cam Newton should have did. Now let me talk about that Cam Newton and them Carolina Panthers. Somebody get Beverly. Somebody go touch Beverly Brown. Somebody go get Beverly Brown, tag her, touch her on the shoulder because she been talking all about these Panthers. And the Panthers could have put the game into overtime. But that old prima donna, Cam Newton, that's what I call him. Because he dresses weird to me. He dresses weird. So they, instead of going for the field goal, the extra point, they gonna got the nerve talking about we gonna play the game to win. So they gonna take go for a 2-point conversion and miss it. Cam Newton, Cam Newton is scared. Don't forget that Super Bowl when he wouldn't jump on the floor, he was scared to get hit. Cam Newton was scared to get hit. And Cam Newton didn't want to jump on the ball. Y'all remember that? He did the same thing yesterday. He should have ran that ball in. If Ben Roethlisberger can do it, doggone it, Cam Newton can do it too. So somebody needs to get that Cam Newton, get him some kahunas. That's the word I want to use. Kahunas. Cam Newton, you need some kahunos. All right? Now, I gotta. Who else played? We're praying for Alex Smith. He got hit so hard and he broke his whole entire leg. So the Redskins, Will Brown, you all right over there? Will Brown on William Brown from my church. He's a Redskins fan. I don't know how that happened, but he broke his leg. He broke the fibula, the tibula, the whatever. His leg looked like a noodle now. They said his leg is like a noodle. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. So the Redskins, I thought they were gonna be on top of the division, but now it ain't looking good for them, y'all. It ain't looking good for the Redskins. That's why the Cowboys got a chance. Somebody that's real crazy named Maurice Hunt just said the New England Patriots will be the NFL champions in 2019. That is not gonna happen, sir. That's not gonna happen. Now that they run into them New Orleans Saints. Listen, do you understand what Drew Brees is doing? Now tonight, I want everybody need to tune in tonight. Matter of fact, that's why I canceled my New York Fellowship rehearsal. We ain't got no rehearsal tonight because everybody gonna be watching the Chiefs and the Rams. And I'm telling y'all, the Chiefs look good. They got that boy Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is nothing to play with. Mike McClain praying for you, man. Your Cowboys looking good. But I want everybody to watch that game tonight. That's going to be a firefight, boy. You got Pat Mahomes and them Chiefs against Jared Goff and them Rams. I said a firefight. I don't know what, I think they playing in L.A. and they out there with them fires. We praying for them folks. They're going through them fires, but it's going to be fire on the field. That boy Pat Mahomes is a problem. Other than Drew Brees, he's the best quarterback right now. Other than Brees, Pat Mahomes is the one. Other than Drew Brees, I'll take Pat Mahomes. All right? Now, that's what's going on in football, but I got to talk about this. I got to talk about this because I was rejoicing last week and y'all didn't know why I was celebrating the way I was celebrating. And there's been a fight in Golden State. You know, I told y'all what Kevin Durant Draymond Green got into it. Draymond Green told Kevin Durant that you'll never have waves like me. That's what Draymond Green did. And that's what started the whole thing. He was talking about his waves. Bishop Sloan, the Chiefs are the truth, man. They the truth. But I can't see the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Kansas City and Super Bowl don't sound right to me. But I got to talk about them Warriors. I told y'all that Kevin Durant was leaving and he was coming to the Knicks. And nobody wanted to believe little old Pastor David Wright. He just talking because, let me tell you something. Yes, I am a Knicks fan. But I speak truth about my Knicks. And I tell y'all, now the Spirit did lay this on me, that Kevin Durant will be in a New York Knicks uniform next year. I can almost guarantee it. And I've been saying it. I've been saying it, and nobody wanted to believe me. And now you'll see all that fighting. Do you know that the Warriors had lost 3 games in a row? 3 games in a row. They lost 5 out of the last 7 games or something like that. That don't happen to the Warriors. That don't happen to the Warriors. There's trouble in paradise. There is trouble in paradise. And ain't nobody happy but me. Because the more they lose, the more Kevin Durant is over there looking at the New York Knicks. He said, maybe I need to hurry up and get over to the Knicks where the winning is. Kevin Durant can come over here and we got barbershops that will give him the best waves. He would never know he had a peasy head. Kevin Durant, you come on over here. Yeah, Steph Curry is out. That's one player. But Golden State got enough that they should be able to win without Steph Curry. We missing Porzingis and ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Golden State got enough that they should be able to win without Steph Curry. And I'm telling y'all right now, I'm happy about it. Kevin Durant is sick of this mess. He said, I'm out of here. They lost so bad. They lost to the Spurs. They lost to the Dallas Mavericks. My brother Danny lives in Dallas. He said you can go to the Dallas game for $15. He said you can go to the Dallas Mavericks game for $15. You ain't never got. We charge. It costs more than to go to a Brooklyn Nets game to the Dallas Mavericks, and they lost to the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk is 47 years old or something, and they got these couple of young fellas. The Golden State don't lose to no Mavericks. There's trouble in paradise, and it all started because Kevin Durant was being teased by Draymond Green. Draymond Green was walking around with a brush saying, you'll never get this, you'll never get this. He had a brush in his hand saying, you'll never get these. But I got a barber for Durant. He'll wave you right on up. Don't you worry about it, Durant. You come on over to New York. We'll send you to Vernon. I got a guy named Vernon in Brooklyn. He'll wave you up real nice. Put some grease on that thing, lay that thing down and brush that hair. Matter of fact, we'll get somebody to brush your hair for you, Kevin Durant. We'll get somebody to brush his hair for him. So you'll be on the lookout for that. Now, my Knicks, we ain't been doing too good. That's because we have a plan. I'm going to talk about the Lakers in a minute. I'm going to get on these Lakers, and I'm going to fix them real good. Because I got something to say about that LeBron. But the Knicks been losing, but we're losing on purpose. You know why? Because we want the #1 pick in the draft. This is all a plan. I spoke to David Fisdale. I spoke to him 2 days ago. He said his plan is to lose so we can be in the lottery again and hopefully get the #1 pick. And if we get the #1 pick, there's a 6'15", 450-pound, all muscle, left-handed dribbling, fast like Allen Iverson, shoot like Larry Bird, and dunks like Dominique Wilkins, and jumps like Michael Jordan, and dribbles like Steph Curry, and his name is Zion Williamson. From Spartanburg, South Carolina, playing for the Duke Blue Devils. That's why we're losing, because we want him. And he ain't but 18 years old. They said he eats pork chops, biscuits, and grits every morning. And then goes and he chops trees down in the backyard. And he lifts boulders and pushes buses down the street. They say he's like a Superman, a man-child. He jumped. He got a 72-inch vertical leap, and he wants to be in New York. That's why we losing. We're going to get that Zion Williamson. Ooh-wee. So now look at our team. Zion Williamson. Next year, Kevin Durant, Porzingis, Tim Hardaway Jr. Hello. In this camp. Oh, we making noise now. We are making noise now. So this is all a plan. This is all part of the man plan. It's the master plan. That boy is good. David Butler, that boy can jump. I seen him do a dunk. His head was over the rim. And he's 300 pounds. They said he's a tall Charles Barkley. You hear me? He's a fast jump shot shooting, dribbling Karl Malone. Woo! It's going to happen. Maurice Hunt, it is going to happen. The Knicks are getting Zion Williamson. So I don't mind this little bit of losing we doing now. It's all part of the master plan. It's all part of the plan. Y'all hear me, Facebook? Y'all hear me, Instagram? It's part of the plan. So don't get on here talking bad about my Knicks. Because we're going to get that country boy from Spartanburg. I got family in Spartanburg. My father got some brothers down in Spartanburg. All they do is work. They hard workers. It's so country down there, the police wear sandals. You hear me? That's how country it is down there. They don't even have street lights. They got flashing lights. They only got a flashing yellow light in the whole town. So we gonna get that country boy. And he gonna come to New York. And he gonna wear everybody out. Because they said there ain't been nobody this hyped up coming out of high school since LeBron James. Now, let me talk about them Lakers. The Lakers been doing good. The Lakers been winning. But I believe you ought to win with class. Because there's an unwritten rule. I'm talking to you, LeBron James. I'm talking to LeBron James. Let me get in his face. LeBron, I'm talking to you. Now, the other day, Kyrie Irving got mad at some boy from Utah, I think. He was trying to get 50 points. So they was already up. And he got mad because the dude tried to get 50 and there was no need for him to. Remember that? He got mad. He got mad and threw the ball in the crowd. So it's an unwritten rule that when you up at the end of the game, you just dribble the ball out. You take your stars out the game. So LeBron is in Miami. He playing ball in Miami with the Lakers, his old spot now. They up by like 15 points. He got a chance to come out the game, but he wants to score 50 points. That's the problem. That's why the Lakers ain't going to win. Because LeBron think it's all about him. LeBron think, you see, stop the greatest talk. Because Jordan wasn't like that. There was some time where Jordan wouldn't even play at the end of the fourth quarter if his team was up. He'd sit on the bench and let Pete Myers and them boys, John Paxson, let them go. But LeBron is stat stuffing. He wants stats. And he hate Pat Riley. That's true. He hate Pat Riley. So he taking his emotions and putting it in the game. trying to get 50 points. You know what Charles Oakley would have did to him? Charles Oakley. Oh. Charles Oakley would have knocked him out. I felt the spirit of Charles Oakley on me. Charles Oakley would have put him down. You don't let no man come in your house and score no 50 points like that, and he already winning the game. And LeBron, that's classless. You don't do that. That's why in my eyes and in most people's eyes, you'll never be the greatest. Because the greatest never chase stats. They chase rings. Hello. He going out there in LA, out there trying to be in movies and whatnot, and chasing stats. He trying to get Kevin Durant over there. You ain't getting no Kevin Durant. You better go over there and try to get Carmelo. Somebody just upset me talking about Jordan and the Knicks. First of all, when Jordan did have some great games against the Knicks, but he paid for it. Oh yes. Anthony Mason, Xavier McDaniel, Charles Oakley made Michael Jordan pay for every bucket he got. That's why I like John Starks, because that Reggie Miller was shooting all over the place. You know what Starks did to him? Look, you gonna shoot in my face like this? Take this headbutt. Bang. John Starks headbutted Reggie Miller. Somebody should have headbutted LeBron. I see you in the background. You need to come get on here. My wife in the background, y'all. So somebody should have took LeBron out. But nobody did. And LeBron, that was classless. Showed no class. So that's why nobody want to go play with LeBron, because he's all about himself. He's a stat-chasing demon. I ain't going to call him a demon. He's a stat-chasing dum-dum. How about that, LeBron? You don't shoot no three-pointer trying to get 50. And if you were really good, because them boys out there in Golden State, let me tell you what Klay Thompson did. He scored 51 points and didn't even play in the fourth quarter. Somebody said it looked like somebody already did headbutt LeBron. He got that big old head. All right? So all your Laker fans is nice, is good. They're still ain't going to the playoffs. Believe it or not, the best team in the West right now is the Portland Trail Blazers. Who saw that coming? I sure didn't. But that Damian Lillard, that boy he playing, that C.J. McCollum, them boys is balling out there, y'all. They balling. So the Lakers, be careful. Because somebody going to turn around and do that to y'all, and y'all ain't going to like it. LeBron should have came out that game and just sat it out. I know you playing him back in Miami, and D. Wade wasn't even at the game. D. Wade's on maternity leave. Or paternity leave, what they call it. Because his wife says, and you know what? Y'all help me with this. Do you get maternity leave when you have a surrogate mother? Because maternity leave is for the body to kind of recover. Paternity leave, yeah, there it is. If you got a surrogate, that means your body ain't gone through nothing. Gabrielle Union, get back to work. You better get back to work. And D-Wade, you come back to work too. Get back to work. Y'all ain't had no baby. Y'all put something in somebody else. They had the baby. That's just my take on that. That's just my take. All right, I gotta go. I gotta roll. If we're giving out some turkeys tomorrow, be on the lookout for it. Check my page for all details for it. We're giving out turkeys in our community. If you're in the Brooklyn community, and I want y'all to watch my YouTube channel, y'all can always donate to the show if you want. My goal is to get 50 hats. And when you donate, I'm going to get a hat with your team, and it's going to be displayed on my piano. I'm displaying all hats. Right now, I got the Knicks hat, and that's all it's going to be. You can donate it to $ David Wright Music. $ David Wright Music. All right? That's my Cash App. I'm going to put it on here so y'all can see it. $ David Wright Music. And you donate $1, $3, whatever. And,
John,
yeah.
what you talking about?
I'm talking about my Cash App.
What you talking about a Cash App for?
Because if they donate, I'm going to get a hat of their team.
Lord.
This is my way of raising the offering. We Kojic. We raise offerings for everything. Amen. All right, y'all. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week at 12 noon. All right? Peace. I'll see y'all there.